Hello everybody and welcome. This is Aniko here and that's my garden. A little Milo is here sitting next to me. Here we are. Why not, little precious little thing? So this video is going to be quite informative, and it's going to be about saving animals, particularly one particular very wonderful animal. So I will be recording short videos because my phone just is too old and cannot handle the long ones, so please bear with me like that. Basically, you know, sometimes in your life a change comes and a decision comes that you want to live a particular different style of living. I want my freedom, I want my nature, I want my peace, calamity and joy. And everybody obviously wants that. So I have reached the level where I moved totally and completely to the countryside. Lithuanian countryside. It's the bordering country next to my own homeland, which was Latvia. And here, as I showed you before, we have purchased a house, an old 125 years old house. And you know, we just decided to live like proper countryside people. It doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing my art or selling my tools, but like the lifestyle, the being on this planet. And I'm not trying to judge anybody else, but just to explain, you know, why things are happening that way. And so okay, we went flying. And so the next step was to own bees. After the house will be finished, you know, rebuild and everything, to own bees, to have our own organic honey, and to have a cow. We plan to have a cow like in another 4 or 5 years when we are ready and all that kind of things. But sometimes God and life gives you different kind of opportunities. And so it happened that in this village, so this is the story where it really becomes interesting and serious. So in this village there is a place where there is a cow. An elderly couple keeps that cow, holds it for 9 years now. It was their milk cow, like their pet and everything. And they had cows before, prior to that, so the lady is really skilled, and you know, her husband as well. But because they're getting older, her husband fully rejected that cow and said, I don't want that cow anymore, please get rid of it. You know, we have enough pigs, so they also have pigs, which they are regularly slaughtering. I'm not getting into that, you know, I'm not judging. Some people eat meat, some people don't. It's their own karma, life, whatever. I have passed that stage where I'm judging. But the thing is that I feel really compassionate about that animal. I've met that cow, and at the beginning, while I was living here, I was buying milk from that lady and that cow. And now that I found out that this pure animal, which, you know, that pure thing that I sort of love already, is going to, basically they decided that they're not going to buy any food for her for the next winter, so she will not have anything to eat. And they want to sell her. They wanted to sell her apparently for like a year already, trying to offer it to regular people. But now that that's not happening, she's 9 years old. That's not an old cow, but she's like me. She's like around 35-40 years old, so still very young, you know, but not needed anymore. And they decided to slaughter her, to kill her, to give her away to slaughterhouse and sell her for meat. Their own pet, which they had for 9 years and milked her, you know, she was feeding them. So again, trying not to judge, but I cannot accept that. And then there is another thing that they did, because they decided that they're gonna sell her, it's gonna be money. But in order to earn more money, they impregnated her so that there is a calf inside, meaning that they're not gonna give him a chance to be born, but he will be growing inside her, and she will wait more. That means there will be more meat. That means they will pay more. The slaughterhouse will pay more to them. That was their plan until I arrived, basically. I cannot allow that to happen. I truly I like really respect cows for what kind of beings they are, and my spiritual beliefs, you know, they kind of are telling that cow is a holy animal. There is even an expression, holy cow, you know, it's not a joke, it actually is a true thing. A cow is a symbol of mother in an animal kingdom. So a cow is a loving creature who gives milk to their children, and so that the cow is sort of a bit dumb. She gives her milk also to people because she thinks that they are her children. Literally, naturally, the psychologists are saying that. And so her own kids seems like want to slaughter her. So basically, to make this story short, because you guys also are busy people and all that, I want to buy this cow off them together with the baby inside, and I want to take care of this cow to the end of her life with my husband together. We agreed on doing that. We want to save her. We want to give her home in our own house. Well, not a house, we have a shed. This house is really old, but we have a shed where they kept cows before, so we have sort of a space which needs rebuilding. We also have build a stable, the stall, or how you call it, the outside territory for her, and so there will be a lot of outgoings basically, and also the cow as well costs money. So because we just moved this year, as I would told you before if I would move here earlier, but it's only this summer that we moved, and my husband is gonna arrive here in 1 week's time. We are gonna start rebuilding this house, and a lot of money is gonna go into that. We haven't managed to sell our flat yet, so we really gonna be not scraping, but we're gonna find the money for building, but it's going to be really, really difficult to find money for buying off that cow and preparing, food for the whole winter, because there will be no grass. There's a need, to rebuild the shed so that there's, insulation and all the good floors, the drainage for her urine and for the poops and everything. So it's not just like we dump her there and that's it. So she will be really well maintained there. She'll feel comfortable. She will have a place to sleep. Sorry, something happened to my little thing which I'm using to make short videos. So yes, we really want to prepare a space for her which can, will help us maintain her, milk her. And so, what else there to say? I require funds for that. We require funding for that, and some people have already started to give small donations, but it's still not enough. So I decided to go public with that, although I thought we're gonna manage to do it amongst friends, but somehow, hard times, I guess. So I'm gonna make it short. Donate whatever you can to my PayPal account. I mean, I know it might sound like, but give me now the money so I can maintain the cow. But we are also making a huge sacrifice for the rest of her life. That's another 10 years. To milking twice a day, 7 in the morning, 7 in the evening. Maintaining the cow is not easy, although it's kind of fun and it's cute and cool, but it's gonna add a lot of responsibilities. So it's not like we just asking for donations to go on vacation. We are asking for donations to just make sure we can buy that cow and all the supplies for her. So as far as we calculated, for the price of the cow and the actual maintenance things and rebuilding of her surroundings, we will need around 1,500 euros. So, and around 500 euros we have already accumulated amongst the friends. So I remember, guys, before we raised 5,000 just to buy stamps. I know it was kind of, I'll give you something, you give me something. Well, this time I can only give something to the animal which I'm going to save. I'm gonna give her my love, my care to the rest of her life, and at least one animal on that planet, actually 2, her baby as well, are not gonna know violence. So I know it's a hard theme to talk about, and some people will just say, well, that's life, let her go to a slaughterhouse, that's just meat. Some will say it's horrible, I'm gonna donate money now, okay, save her. I've heard both stories. I'm ready to go through that, but in my heart I deeply love that animal, and it is more than just some sort of a cow in a shop chopped to be meat. This is a creature which licks my hands, which I can hug and stroke, and she's so caring and so loving that I've never seen an animal like that. She's a true mother. Therefore, to make it really short, here is the PayPal account to donate. Even if it's $1, €1, 50 cents, it doesn't matter. If it's $100 or 100 euros, that's like extremely exciting. 50, 20, whatever you can give, you know. Don't buy that cup of coffee today, or don't buy that chocolate, you know. It's not that much, you know. I have donated to so many causes before, to temple building, to cow protection, to little kids protection in India, to Greenpeace, to UNICEF, whatever you know, name it. So I mean, I have given my money away already so much, but this time, right now, we need this 1.5 grand, 1,500 euros to accumulate, and that's much right now with our situation, because we only moved to this land and we really need to make sure we sort ourselves, our house, so we can live through winter here as well. So please be kind to me, don't judge, you know, if you feel that I'm asking for something weird or doing something weird, you know, if that's not your thing, just walk away. And you know, I'm wishing you a great day. Perhaps we can unsubscribe, you know, because there's no you can unsubscribe, because there's no need to, you know, worry about these things and like have disagreements. But if you feel compassion in your heart towards that animal, and if you're really willing to help us personally, me and my husband, then I would be really, really grateful from my heart, and I'll say thank you already, you know. From my own experience, I know that donating actually brings money back like 10 times more. If you give, there's always something that's coming back, because it's an energy exchange, it's love exchange. It's not about money, it's about saving life, it's about making somebody happy, it's about proving that there can be a change in this world, and it's about having compassion and building a more positive society, and something that we can teach our children later on as an example, that once, you know, your mom, your dad has saved a cow, just one amongst all of those thousands, but we did it. We did it. We took that responsibility. So please, again, don't judge me if you know there's something disagrees with what's inside your heart, but that's my story, and that's the cow that we are willing to accept and take care of. And I'm really, really hoping for your support, for your understanding, as we've been for so many years together with all of you guys. So thank you so much for listening, and I'm hoping for success of this story. Thank you.